All right. Overall, what are your thoughts on the win tonight?
Well, I think that it was a good win for us. I thought we were getting frustrated, not being able to score goals. And both nights we had a ton of goals around the net. Looking back at the tape last night, we gave up so few scoring chances and had so many scoring chances. You could sense a little frustration, especially after the first 6, 7 minutes. We missed some glorious opportunities, and I thought we got away from it for 4 or 5 minutes, and then I was happy with our pushback. Thought Brown played really well for a good chunk of time, and it took us a while to get back going again. But late in the second and then in the third period, I thought we kind of got back playing our game and really got going, and I was pretty happy. And almost an ESPN play at the end there with Ben Robertson, Dalton Bancroft. With Ben rolling down the boards and finding him on a backhand pass backside. And we had talked about that. We had a lot of plays where we made that one extra pass. We had guys open, and we didn't do that in a lot of the breaks that we had. And so it was great to see him, execute on that play.
Yeah, you kind of touched on this, but how hard is it kind of to maintain your composure when you're struggling to finish and the opposing goalies kind of making save after save, which happened kind of both nights?
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, it's I think both nights. I think we had our arms up probably 6 or 7 times on the bench. With the plays the guys had made, but the kid played well in the net. He saw a lot of shots. He made some big saves for them, and they're a hard team to play. They're always a hard team. Brendan does a tremendous job with their program, and they got great players up front. Koff, Scott, and St. Louis as a line, and Pinot as a defenseman. They can get up and go and make plays with the best of them, and so it was happy with the win.
What was kind of the message going into the third period, tied up like you were last night against Yale?
Just talked about that we got about a determination and will to win, and especially when things aren't going well, you just got to stay with what we were doing, and I thought they did that. I thought they came out and made some adjustments. Our breakout, our defenseman did a great job all night long coming through the neutral zone. I thought our guys did a good job. So, overall, we got a ton of stuff to work on. And we got to, continue to try to get healthy with the guys that are in the lineup. And so each week brings us closer to, maybe 1 or 2 guys eventually getting back here.
Mm-hmm. Specifically on the penalty kill, how do you think the team responded from last night?
Much better job coming through the neutral zone. They have a real good power play, and we hadn't seen it. That was so hard to prepare for, especially the first one. But once we got some video on it, we got a chance to get an idea what they're trying to do. We kind of switched up with it, and I thought they did a tremendous job. And power play, we had chances. I mean, kid made some big saves for us. We missed the net a few times. Dalton had a couple really good looks at it. That's all you can ask for a power play is get looks. And Ryan Walsh right in the slot. Charlie Major made a good play into him, and so it was. Even though they didn't score again tonight, probably a little bit better effort. I think we had 2 power plays, maybe 3, only 1 last night. So there's not too many opportunities.
Yeah, overall, how nice is it to get the first conference win under your belt?
It was good. We're 3-0-1. Last night, as I said, disappointed that with our effort last night. And you probably say, how can you be just outshot 33-9? How can you be upset? Well, you got to do whatever you can to win games, and so we dropped a couple points tonight, but it's a long year, and as I said, it's we just got to be really, really good in February, as we continue to pursue it and put wins together. But we've got to stay with our foundation and understand that where we got to get to is not where we are, and we'll get there.
That's all I have. Thank you.
You got it.
All right, overall, what are your thoughts on the win?
Yeah, obviously it was great to bounce back and get a win there. Obviously it wasn't the result we wanted yesterday, so just to get back in the win column and look forward to next weekend was the main goal, and we did that. So
what was kind of going through your head when you scored that go-ahead goal?
Obviously I was really excited. Anytime you kind of score that late in the game and to go up, it's really exciting. But obviously Ben Robertson made a great play backdoor, and it was kudos to him for finding me. So it was a great team effort tonight.
How hard is it kind of to like maintain composure when you're struggling to finish and opposing goalies making a lot of saves, like kind of like it was last night?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you don't get the bounces, it gets pretty frustrating, and that happens. So, obviously, there's some games you don't get any, and then there'll be games where you get them all. So, you just got to kind of take the bad with the good and just roll with it. So, obviously, just try and stay composed. It's challenging at times, but just kind of stay level-headed, and that's the big thing we try to look for.
What do you think? How do you think the team kind of responded from last night's result?
Yeah, obviously, with it not being the result we wanted, everyone kind of had a chip on their shoulder tonight. Wanted to get back to outworking the other team because that's kind of our identity, our culture. So, and I think we did a pretty good job of that tonight. We just, like you said, we didn't get the bounces, and but at the end of the day, we got the win, and that's all that matters. So.
Yeah, overall, how nice is it to get the first conference win under your belt?
Yeah, I mean, the Ivy League championship is something that you always look forward to. You got the Ivies, the ECACs, the NAD. There's so many different things to look forward to, and obviously every time you play a home game at Laine, you don't want to let the fans down. So last night wasn't the result we wanted, but I think we did a good job at bouncing back and delivering tonight.
Perfect. That's all I have.
Awesome.